Hi guys, this tutorial introduces the recursive function in C programming. Already we learned iterative programs, that is iteration methods, that is different types of loops like for loop, while loop, do while loop. That already we had seen, that is a iteration process. The same method we have to apply in function, that is called a recursive function. So let us move on to the topic. First, we have to understand what is recursive function. Actually, the recursive function, a function calling itself, is known as recursive function. That means the process in which a function calls itself directly or indirectly is called recursive, and the corresponding function is called as recursive function. That means the function calling itself again and again. As we know that in iteration procedure we have to write the for loops. Why we need to write the for loop? We need to repeatedly executing a group of statements. In that situation we have to use iteration process, that is loop statements we have to use. For loop, while loop, do while loop. Likewise, we have to execute the function repeatedly and repeatedly. That means the same function repeatedly and repeatedly. So we can apply recursive function. See that simple example. Here, the main function have one function called that is sum of. You remember that this program in previous sessions. Here, whenever the function call invoke, automatically control goes to function definition sum of. Sum of will be executed. See that inside the function definition, again we have to call the same function sum of. So whenever the function sum of invoke, the control goes to function body, that is function definition. So it will execute, then again the sum of function will invoke, and this process is repeatedly until the base condition satisfied. Here one more thing you must have to remember. If you are not providing the base condition, this function execution is infinitely going on. So you must have to specify the base condition or exit condition, otherwise it will execute infinitely. An example, we have to consider factorial of a number. First we have to see what is how we can write it in iteration procedure. First we have to write the header file, then main of, then we have to declare long int nlf is equal to. Why we need to declare that is long int? Normally the integer has the word length is 32,000. So some case, that is in 7 number n is equal to 7, we will get the result is in 32,000 length, but in 8 it will exceed the range limit of integer. That's why we have to declare long int. So we have to input a value for n. Then we have to use iterative statement like for loop I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n I plus plus, then f is equal to f into I, then we have to calculate the factorial, then print it. So the same program we have to write it in recursive procedure, that is a recursive method. See, first we have to declare on prototype, that is long int fact of int, then long int n and result, that is first we have to read the value of n, then result is equal to fact of n, then print the factorial, get ch. So the subroutine function, that is long int fact of int n. Here see, if n less than or equal to n, this is the base condition. If n equal to 1, then return 1. Otherwise, return n into fact of n minus 1. See, the fact of n minus 1 again invoke the same function. That means what is recursive function? A function calling itself again and again. Here, the fact of int n, that's a function call. That function will repeatedly call itself. That is fact of n minus 1 x again call it. Whenever the base condition reach, the result will return to the main function. That result will assign to res variable. So we have to print the result by using printf statement. Output, if we put n is equal to 4. So first case n is equal to 4. Return n into fact of n minus 1 means n is 4, that is 4 into fact of n minus 1. N minus 1, that is n is equal to 4, 4 minus 1, 3, that is 4 into fact of 3. Result is 4 into fact of 3. Then next iteration n is equal to 3, that is 4 into 3 into fact of 3 minus 1, that is 4 into 3 into fact of 2, that is 4 into 3, 12, 12 into fact of 2. Again n is equal to 2, that is 4 into 3 into 2 into fact of 1. Fact of 1 means the base condition, so it will return 1, that is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, that is 24. This is the final result. I hope that all of you understand the recursive function. Recursive function is a function calling itself again and again. Okay, thank you.